In the medieval era, Africa was home to globally respected cities like Timbuktu, an international hub of scholarship, trade, and culture. Knowledge flowed through its streets as merchants and scholars traveled from across the world.
The famous Timbuktu manuscripts contain centuries of African knowledge, mathematics, astronomy, medicine, philosophy, preserved by generations of scholars who transformed West Africa into an academic powerhouse.
In southern Africa, Great Zimbabwe flourished between the 11th and 15th centuries. Built entirely of stone without mortar, it became the center of a powerful gold trading network connected to the Indian Ocean world.
The arrival of Europeans in the 1400s began a dramatic shift. Early contacts were commercial and diplomatic, but they laid the foundation for centuries of colonial expansion and disruption.
One of the earliest Catholic churches in sub-Saharan Africa stood inside Elmina Castle, built by the Portuguese in 1482. It became a center of religious life, and later, a painful symbol of colonial domination.
By the 16th century, transatlantic slave markets fueled a devastating human trade. Millions of Africans were forcibly sold, uprooted from their homes, and shipped across the ocean under brutal conditions.
The door of no return symbolized a one-way passage from Africa. Once captives crossed this threshold, they were loaded onto ships, never to see their homeland again.
By the 1800s and early 1900s, European powers carved Africa into colonies, imposing new borders, taxes, and governance systems that deeply altered social, economic, and political structures.
In Nigeria, one of the earliest prisons was built on Broad Street in Lagos during British rule. It symbolized a new colonial justice system that enforced European laws on African societies.
Across the continent, Africans resisted colonial control. Leaders like Queen Nzinga, Samori Toure, and the Zulu Kingdom fought fiercely to defend their sovereignty, culture, and land.
Today, we in Africa must work to preserve our medieval brilliance and history, protecting monuments, restoring artifacts, and telling stories that reflect the continent's enduring strength and resilience.